It's now the 18th of January 2010. I'm at the Tucson International Airport. B6 is my gate for my flight to Los Angeles and then to Bangkok.
Welcome to Tucson.
About 40 minutes from boarding on time in Tucson en route to LAX. Okay, I've just literally arrived at this KC guest house in Bangkok. It's now about 12:30 exactly. And that's my usual habit. I want to video the inside of this guest room. It's very nice from my viewpoint. Not American standards for an expensive hotel, but then it's costing me, I think, less than $15 a night. And it's in one of the key areas to be. Bathrooms are adequate, as in South America. Instead of having a separate shower stall, so sometimes they do, what you have is one of these showers and then it drains out through here. Oftentimes there's a squeegee that you use on the floor, but not the case here. Notice they're using one of those water heater efficiency devices. First thing they gave me was a nice cold bottle of ice water. Now, one thing to know is what's probably going to be a ubiquitous ceiling fan, but also this has air conditioning. My inclination in what I'm doing so far, the temperature is about 85, probably with a pretty high humidity, although I didn't feel the slap in the face from the humidity that the guidebook seemed to suggest I would. I think I'm early enough in the hot season to be safe, but also I don't like to use the air conditioner because then I get used to it. This is my first morning and I've just started walking around. I was trying to get to the river, but I've been lost so far, but I think I know where I'm going. I saw this beautiful building, heard all this work going on, thought I'd take a look. I think this is probably teakwood, or some fairly good, interesting quality. I don't know if it's teak or not. I don't know where I am, but I can't go inside of there, but that's just a pretty building. Looks, gosh, can't remember how I define this architecture. It reminds me of France. And now at the Chao Phraya River, which I've been trying to get to. Don't know what this compound here is, except that I don't have access to it. It's probably a Thai flag, so it's probably an official compound. This is a scan of the river. I've been wandering to find it, but unlike, let's say, London, where you might find a nice esplanade or walkway all alongside the river, such is not the case, at least where I am here, because I'm supposed to be probably down where that bridge is. And I've got two options. I can either grab a tuk-tuk, which I think I will, and have it scoot me down there, or I can walk. Okay, where I am is about where my finger is right there on this side of the river. And I got to get down to right here, so I'll probably take a tuk-tuk to do that. Okay, this is my first tuk-tuk ride, and I started off. He wanted 50, and I said 20. He said 40, and I said no, and then I walked away, and then I came back because I figured if that's his price, that's what he's not willing to go to is 20. Probably could have gone to 30. One of the problems here for a Westerner is we're too tall to be able to see anything out here, so I'll lower the camera and maybe we can see. This is just where I walk by. It'll just save me time. 40 is probably $1 or something, $1.30 or something like that. Okay, 5 minutes later, and I'm where I was up there. I am now down here at the Phraya Beach. Number 13, this is for the Orange Express ferry that'll take me south to the SkyTrain stop that I want to get on so I can get to the Vietnamese embassy. Everywhere there is food, either elegant or nice restaurants like this that cater, as you can see, clearly to tourists, or a lot of the places I passed this morning where there are just hundreds of them. And these are the long tail boats. And you may be, I'm sure I'll get a closer look at them at some point in time, but on the back we'll see the large engine that's pivoted right and left, up and down. That's the headquarters of the Royal Thai Navy. I have no clue what that is yet. I think we are now getting into central Bangkok, although there's a very old building. Looks like it might have been a trade building at one time. It's the Sathorn or Tucson canal boat here, and very close to it, as I pan around slowly, is, I think, the SkyTrain access right there. Next to this pretty little park which says toilet. It's very reassuring. And this is the entrance, I think, to the SkyTrain system. Here's a map. And where we are is right at the bottom here. You'll see the intersection of the blue and the red line at Sathorn Tucson. And I want to take that north up to Sen Siam. I'll get off, switch to the green BTS line and take it down to Cheat, whatever. I'm guessing that not coincidentally these are a system of water control dams for what I think is called a klong, or a canal, which most coincidentally it just occurred to me might have been the easiest route for installing a skyline right over the top of the canal. This all seasons plaza is right in between the Vietnam embassy and I think the US embassy, which is down here to the right, but I can't take any pictures of that. This is my first lunch in Thailand. I have no idea what it is. It's a soup and it's hot, which means it kills anything that I think I'm afraid of, whatever that is. And this is a little place where you sit down, it's communal, you sit down whatever table you want. There's all kinds of stuff which I'll try as I get a little more comfortable with it. The white ones are fish balls, and I won't even tell you what they're kind of like little rubber balls. And I just noticed they had a fishy taste, so I won't eat that because I'm not sure what fish it is, although it just will take a little getting used to. And then I think this is probably a pork ball there, and this may be a piece of chicken, and these are probably rice noodles. And I'm not sure what the broth base is. This is a toilet area within this place I had lunch. There's two toilets and this big bucket with water. And I've got a feeling that while there's water here, I'm not sure. Oh, it does flush. Ooh, that's interesting. But if it doesn't flush good enough, it's doing weird stuff when I do flush it. You shoot a bunch of this in there and make it go